It's February 1st. You know what that means.
What does it mean? I mean, everybody don't know what that means.
It means that today is another day for us to be great.
So I hear from Lex that people are having issues with the announcement, which has been for several years now, the announcement of February being the opening and the entryway to celebrate what cannot be celebrated rightfully within 28 days.
Mind you, the shortest month of the year.
She was telling me she was reading about people like complaining about.
And I typically don't read those things, but
why do they have a month and all this stuff? And
yeah, it was specifically. I'm so surprised. Well, I understand freedom of speech. I get all that, but
yeah.
This was typically on news outlets. You know, they're usually comments, and I typically don't follow them, but you know, they were announcing on Niagara Falls how it's going to be red, black, and green, you know, for Black History Month. And somebody's like, what? I thought we celebrated Black History all 2020.
So you
ignorance.
Because you found out about Black History Month in 2020?
No, you heard about Black people more in 2020 because...
Yeah, we
that wasn't black. That wasn't.
We were not celebrating in 2020. Black people.
No.
Particularly, were not celebrating much of anything besides
in 2020.
Besides day to day, being able to breathe and be around and be here still.
Some of you may have only been stressing about the pandemic and having to wear a mask and not being able to go to school, but many of us were stressing about the pandemic, not being able to go to work or to go to school, or not having the funds and the means, not having
access to food,
not having access to food, and evictions, and people dying that look like us,
and still being hunted,
and still showing up for those Zoom meetings with our smile. It's on and popping. It's on. So, I'm going to restart and say, 1, Happy Black History Month.
Yep.
And 2, guess what? We are around more than just 28 days out of the year. I feel like we've said this before. It's like deja vu.
Yeah.
We say this like every year.
We do. We say it regularly.
We are available and accessible all year round. So hats off. Thank you to those who see us and recognize us. Thank you to those of you that see and recognize, you know.
And I understand we got work to do. So
we all got work to do.
Like, no, I'm saying, like, do we still have work to do? Like,
yeah. As a people, not necessarily as a community,
as a nation.
As a nation. You mean humanity?
Yes.
You mean the simple things?
Yes.
You mean like respect? If respect is given, respect should be. Yeah.
Yes.
That type of stuff.
Yes.
The stuff you learn in kindergarten.
Exactly, and then abandon. Yes.
Yeah. Interesting.
So no, and what was the national holiday? What was the holiday that was granted last year? Juneteenth, and people got
200.
People got upset with that.
150 years.
People got upset with that. Man. Like, Juneteenth is
it's the same way, and people may not get this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. It's the same way when people are excited there are actually movies with black characters in it or black lead characters in it, or there's a famous movie, you know, a trilogy or whatever, that they switch up the main actor and it's a black actor, and people get upset and say, well, why does he have to be black? You know, there are always black movies. It's like, wait a second. Wait, have you looked at any, you know, catalog of movies? The majority of them are going to be of white people. You're not going to see many of black people.
During the pandemic, I found that watching a movie or two here and there was very therapeutic for me. I had never watched so many movies before.
I know. We've been watching movies like a lot.
What I will remark about is I know Hollywood has its issues for certain, which reflect the greater issues of our country. No doubt about it. On a grand scale, from the same pay from men to women, to equal pay, from black to white to Hispanic to indigenous, it reflects that. However, some of these movies that we've been seeing that have been coming out, through Amazon, through Apple Plus, through, whatever, Hulu, like all these little I want to call them independent. Mm-hmm. Some of the real diversity, thought out casting that are in these movies have been very promising to me, and I've been making me feel really good about seeing representation. Like
randomly selecting a movie and like finding out that 3/4 or even half of the characters are black. That's like,
it was bizarre.
At our age, still to be able to see people that look like us on screen. That's, whew.
Yeah, just
and with that being said, I do want to say, Madison Carter, we see you.
Man,
we got your back.
Man, talk about it, man. Talk about it. Yeah,
still happening today.
Yeah, and shame on you, Buffalo.
Yeah.
Shame on you, man. Shame on you. Tired of it, man.
And that's,
shame on you.
Again, on you. Buffalo wins. Buffalo should be winning, We want to win.
We have the ability to.
We have the talent. We have we have everything that we need to win. But
not without equity. Not without equity, man. Not without equity. I don't want to hear it. Everybody was cheering on these past every Sunday and Thursday
and coming
night
together
games and
behind
Monday
the
night
bills
games.
And everything. But
and then when it's back to life.
Back to reality.
You know what I'm saying? So those same fans that were cheering up and down and high-fiving with people that don't look like them, are you still able to high-five and shovel out your neighbor that doesn't look like you? Are you still able to do that? Now that there's nothing on primetime television to root for, are you able to do that? And who I'm talking to ain't even watching this, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying, we're enough with the fraudulence.
Yeah.
There is no lukewarm area anymore for anything that is supposed to be righteous and just.
Humane.
Yeah.
Humanity. Back to basics. What did you learn in kindergarten?
Yeah. Well, as a professor. What? No, as a professor mentioned today, she said I don't even use. She's from. Where is she from? Oh, man, I forgot where she's from.
He started school today.
Morocco. She's from Morocco. And she was saying that she doesn't believe in using the term equality, right? And this is what we fight for. Everybody uses that word, equality. And however, I've gone through a lot of trainings.
Equity.
I've gone through a lot of trainings. You've gone through a lot of trainings. And equity is the more appropriate word because
Part 2.
I guess so. Well,
guess there'll be a part 3 too.
I suppose.
Anyway, I think we got 5 minutes. We were talking about equity, but maybe that was a good way to stop and move forward with, what's going on with us this month in February. There are a lot of things going on. 2 things to mention. The 14th, Valentine's Day. Eat off art podcast with the Drea Deneur, 5 p.m. live on Facebook and YouTube. And the 18th, get down with live happy hour with Idris and DJ Cutler.
Man. Okay.
Yeah, so $20. You get to hang with us for a couple hours, doing whatever you want to. You don't even need to be on camera, and you get a print. Or for $65, you get a really nice 20 by 20 placard print. No, we can show it later because we don't have the plaque yet. 20 by 20 placard print for $65 of the painting that's painted that night. No, you won't know in advance what it is, but, he made it, so it's going to be pretty awesome. And we're gonna be dropping a lot of merchandise this month.
Man, a lot of merchandise this month.
So
We just put one up today.
Yep.
So for those of you that support us regularly, thank you. However, in order to minimize your transactions, you might want to wait a little bit.
Just pause.
Just kind of watch what we're dropping. So we just dropped one today that says more than just February.
Because.
And it's over here, kind of on this side, and it's on the back side, on the back shoulder, a little
because
smaller.
You gotta catch folks coming
and going. So more than just February, and I think it says what we want it to mean, which is, we don't stop here. We don't stop here. We are more than just February, So we dropped that. And excuse me. Also the 8x10 photograph, which is a very special photograph of the Love Black mural, which is downtown, which is in part with the Albright Knox Art Gallery and James Moffitt, or James Cat on Instagram, James_Cat on Instagram. I think it's _cat, right? I can't remember. And we hired him, hired and paid.
Yes.
A young 16-year-old male, somebody who I watched grow up for some time now. I'm very good friends with his family and his father, Jakai Amos. He is 16-year-old licensed FAA licensed drone pilot. And so he got to a degree in the sky, or aerial view in the sky of the mural, that none of us domestically will be able to get with an iPhone or a selfie stick. And so he, captured this shot. And so those are the photos that we're selling, 8x10s.
Yes.
They come framed and unframed. There's a link. I already put the link out. It's through Pineapple Company over on 65 Allen. So that's out. We'll have one on our website as well of a larger option.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, of a larger option.
Yeah, that'll be dropped this month too.
Yeah.
We have some other cool things, some other collaborations going on this month that we won't get into today.
Kicking it. You keep.
Oh, am I?
Yes.
Ooh. We won't get into today, but heads up, keep your eyes open. We'll be dropping some good stuff, supporting some community members this month.
Oh yeah, and shout out to Mika. Meek. You keep us going. Put those toes away in the wintry DC. Get some Sorel boots. I know you got some Timbs somewhere.
Oh my God.
No. I love you. Thank you.
And
so many people to shout out.
I know.
So many people.
Remember we used to do that?
Yes.
We haven't done that in a long time.
Yes.
Like just people that we saw that week. Yep. Well, we haven't been seeing anybody lately.
Right.
So maybe that's probably what is.
Virtually though.
Pause that. Yeah.
Virtually.
Yeah. True.
Fro just,
Thank you, Fro.
Who else? A lot of people.
Meet new people too. This
Ellen sent me a really nice quote. Ellen sent me a very nice quote that was very inspiring. And Linda sent me 2 haikus. She sent me 2 haikus.
Linda sent me a hug.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh. So thank you. And
Cindy, thank you for your call. Winona, we're thinking about you.
Winona?
Yeah.
Yeah, she reached out to you?
No, but I'll tell you later.
Oh.
And I'm sure there's more. I know I've been talking to people daily. Feel like I have more meetings now than I ever have. Okay, our time is almost up. So
we're gonna do a part 2.
We're gonna do a part. We're gonna do a part 3.
Yeah.
That you'll see tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll
be in the same clothes. We will change.
Part 3 will be in the same clothes because we're doing it today.
Yes, we're recording the videos today, but we're not going to bombard you. We're going to give you something to look forward to tomorrow.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
We'll see you shortly.
Yeah. We'll see you tomorrow.